Hey sweet soul, welcome back to Conscious Lifestyle Coaching. My name is Raileigh Easterling. Today I want to talk about how to stay present even in a technological world, as I've been morally complex about my dedication and commitment at this time to keep showing up using my phone. And I've been on this path building Conscious Lifestyle Coaching and having this opportunity to speak to you today with the time and freedom it takes to be able to do this, because I want to be a mother who can stay at home, get some work done, still be with my child as I'm giving birth in a couple months, to cook home cooked meals and go to the community garden when I can, and live this life in freedom under my own time while serving God with every minute of every day and serving the home. And that's what I've been building up to for years, about 7 years now, and it's here manifesting where I'm working full time from home and raising a family and truly living a dream that I've been intending for my life for a very long time. And I wish this for everybody. But of course, even when you manifest the dream, there's always something that you have to look at deeper and question, maybe, is this something you really want? And that's the beauty about being a spiritual being, having a human experience, is we get to always change our mind and pivot to things and continue to evolve and to grow. And so now that I'm living that dream, having access to technology and sometimes feeling drained and ashamed by it, so maybe this is you, if you're inspired to start marketing for what it is you've divinely created, or you want to be a public speaker or an influencer in any kind of way. That's the reality, is we have to sacrifice a lot of our time to stare at a screen or to be at the computer, whether you're writing your book, you're sending emails, writing newsletters, whatever it is for you. A lot of how jobs are shifting in the technological world is we have to be very still, in an office still, even if it's from home. Sometimes I question how much freedom and presence I'm giving up. And I question if I'm doing the right thing as we talk about the ecological impact of using devices like this. And the mission of Conscious Lifestyle Coaching is to teach people how to live more sustainable, and at the same time having to use so much technology that is obviously not. And how I'm coming to terms with it and how I've been praying about it and what God has spoken to me is, God is allowing all of this to happen. It's something my husband said yesterday, is that's the gift God gives us, is this ability to create anything and then to see what happens. And a lot of it sometimes can be really destructive, but there has to be a beauty also in technology. And I do believe people are creating these devices and industrializing communities and cities and all of that in order to make people's lives healthier and better. That's the primary intention, hopefully, for the most part, excluding people who make weapons for war. And so recognizing that the technologies that we have, if we have access to it, it is a weapon. It's also one of God's greatest tools that is being used right now to bring more unity onto the earth. We can connect with someone across the planet in an instant. And that's been one of the most beautiful things about being online for myself, is connecting and making friends with people around the world. And now I'm looking at the possibilities of what else can I do with this platform, with being online, building an online audience, besides consulting with people and coaching people and sharing inspiring content. What can also happen when you establish a presence and authority online is that you are bridging communities together. So if you're building abundance in this way, there's a resource that you can provide a community who needs it in fast time, rapid time. You can literally transport your life from somewhere else so quickly. So let's say you don't feel safe where you are in your country, you can get online and connect with another community around the world and go move there. And we're establishing more freedom through this way. And it's not to say that when we use technology like this, that this is forever. My plan now is not to be online speaking to you all, even though I love it, every single day for the rest of my life. I plan to do it for as long as I need to, until it doesn't have to happen as frequently. But right now I'm establishing trust. Right now I'm establishing even what my own voice is, what the vision for conscious lifestyle coaching can be, and making sure it's getting connected to the people and communities God wants me to take my gift, my soul. Eventually, I won't have to do this so much all the time. Posting once a week, posting once a month, or coming back in a few years. My favorite example is Dave Chappelle, who just disappeared for a while and came back and hit it again. So, if you're like me, or maybe you're witnessing someone you really admire online every single day, just know that you're not getting imprisoned to a life forever. You're using the technology as a portal to transport you quicker to more diverse communities, more unity, and that you can rapidly create resources for yourself to share with other people. And that's the beauty of this technology. So if you're in consideration right now about where to take your vision or your business, your public speaking, or if you're a spiritual guide, whatever it is for you, and you're hesitant, maybe you really hate technology because you are awake and you see what's happening on the earth, in the environment, just know it's kind of the investment we have to make if we want to make true impact and true change. And I don't believe that we can ever go back in this world to not having this technology. I do believe we'll have to end up using it more mindfully. And hopefully we'll learn to make technology that is more sustainable and less destructive to the earth. So that's always in creation. But I do love that we are able to spiritually connect as we are right now because of this technology. So this was just a thought exploration, just to know maybe I'm not alone and you're not alone with where this is going, and having the ability to judge people less. Some people like to grow their businesses offline, in person. I think that's beautiful, but I think that blocks other people who are being divinely called to travel still and to connect with communities around the world. That's a deep soul call that people have to answer, and technology is going to be the way you do that. You're going to have to get in a car, you're going to have to get on a plane. So let's have less judgment of how people are connecting, how they're building community, how much technology they're using. And at the end of the day, just see the heart of people. And most people's intentions on this planet is seeking, desiring, and wanting to share love. So that's where we're going to meet on, and in this plane and in this little universe we're connecting and building a relationship through. So I'm wishing you peace and love. I'll see you tomorrow, God willing, and we'll keep this going. So peace and love to you. If I could be of service, please check out consciouslifestylecoaching.com, and I'll talk to you again soon.